You're watching Michigan High School Hoops on Heat Check Network. It's starting to feel like March as the fight to the finals is officially starting. Today, it's the Flint Metro Championship, Goodrich versus Flushing, and these Hoopers are ready to bring the heat. Welcome inside to Holly High School Gymnasium. He's Coach Alex Ayala. I'm Alexis Ayala. Coach, Flushing and Goodrich already met up in the regular season, and it was Flushing who got the win by just 4. How can Goodrich bounce back on the biggest day?
They need to play Goodrich-style basketball. If they play at their style, their way of playing, offensive and defensively, they have a chance to beat anybody.
One player who sets the tone for Flushing is guard Raymond Neither. He's averaging 15 points per game and nearly 8 rebounds per game.
Yeah, Neither's an absolute presence out on the court. He can get buckets, he plays defense, he goes and grabs rebounds, he does a little everything. Great player for Flushing.
Another player who does a little bit of everything is Goodrich guard Jensen LaPlay, who's averaging 18 points per game, pulls down 4 rebounds per game.
Yeah, LaPlay is an absolute 3-level scorer. He can shoot the 3, he can drive, get to the basket, he can do a little bit of everything out there. An amazing player, always ready to play. He's going to bring his game tonight.
Back inside Holly High School Gymnasium, it's the Flint Metro Championship game. Goodrich, Flushing. They've already played once so far this season, and it was Flushing who got the 4-point win over Goodrich. That brings us to some of our keys to the game. One thing Goodrich likes to do is play their game. Coach, Goodrich, keys to the game?
Yeah, if Goodrich sets the pace, they have a chance to beat anyone. And then they have to play together, all-around team basketball. If they do that, they have a chance to compete with any team in the state.
And let's take a moment to look at Flushing's keys to the game.
Team defense. They got to play as a team on that defensive end, which also goes with win the rebound battle. If they can win the rebound battle, it's going to be a tough night for Goodrich.
It's the Flint Metro Championship game on Heat Check Network. We have 2 teams that easily won their Stars and Stripes divisions outright. We have multiple first-team all-leaguers. 2 teams that are hungry for a win. It's Flushing and Goodrich. Goodrich is the team that's looking for revenge. Now let's play some basketball. It's Flushing who wins the tip. Flushing likes to be patient in their off-court, in their half-court sets, but a first right away turnover by the Raiders.
Yeah, and that was more of an unforced turnover. They have to take care of the rock early, keep this game under control, emotions under control.
This is Isaac Valley for the Martians. Plays PG for this squad and does a great job setting the tone. Washington dishes back out. Meligarni, no.
That was a wide open shot by Garney. They don't want to give him those. He does like that 3-point shot.
Inside, outside basketball. Flushing on the drive inside. Kinsey can't get it, and it's pulled down now by Valley.
Valley is small-sized guard, but he's down there to rebound, not playing around.
Valley, dish. Already back in Valley's hands. A player-coach style out there on the field, very vocal leader. Spin, pull up. Off the mark is Washington. But the offensive rebound, Valley.
Right now, Valley is everywhere. He's coming out with that high energy to start this game.
Valley, little floater for the first 2 points on the scoreboard.
Great job by Valley. Way to set the tone for Goodrich. Great job by Valley.
Inside, getting stopped. Dickerson passes it back out. This is Neither. Dish, off the mark. Valerio can't get it to drop. Another Valley board.
That was Goodrich playing good defense. Made that shot tough, got the miss.
I like the Goodrich, good defense, Coach. There we go. Yeah, foul off the ball.
Try to be a little poet with my words over here.
Foul on Goodrich. It'll be Flushing basketball. Valerio. To Neither, dribbling it while he's laying down.
Great job by Neither, not just turning over the ball, keeping his presence while falling down.
Takes some skill right there. This is Dickerson. He was the dark horse player, and he turns it over.
Yeah, just a little mishap there, kind of hit his toe, kicked out of bounds. Another unforced turnover by Flushing.
Langston Dickerson is actually playing on a torn patella tendon. He hadn't gotten surgery on it after tearing it last year, just tried to rehab it through PT. So he's at 75% right now is what Coach Tyler said. Off the mark, Valley couldn't drop the three. It's Flushing basketball.
Hey, some players you have so much trust in their knowledge of the game that 75% is not something that you're going to be disappointed with. He's going to bring his game whether he's hurt or not.
Dickerson was one of the leading scorers for Flushing last year. This year, he had to change his role because of that torn patella tendon. Now he's the leading assister. Inside, Valerio got it.
Great team basketball, passing the ball around the arc, looking for the cutter, easy 2 points.
This is Jensen LaPlay, the first team all-leaguer, averaging over 18 points per game. Dish down low, back out to LaPlay.
Yeah, LaPlay comes every game to play. He is not out here as just a role player. He's a baller.
LaPlay off from three, pulled down by Valerio. Valerio in transition, coast to coast, and one.
Way to get the bucket, no hesitation, push the pace, get up court, create the contact, and finish for the and one. Here it is again, pushing the pace. There was no hesitation, getting the rebound, going all the way coast to coast for the and one.
Dickerson, the player who's playing on the torn patella tendon, taking the lead early on, getting the and one in a big bucket.
That's why coach trusts him to play with an injury.
Valley handles. Little hezzy dish back out. Valley. Underneath, over the top of everyone. Good for a LaPlay bucket.
Great entry pass by Valley. LaPlay, way to go up, get the ball, and finish at the rim.
Dickerson inside, down to Metcalf, off the mark, pulled down by Valley. For a point guard, he gets a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, Valley is not hesitating to attack every rebound, defensive rebound.
Valley shot fake off the mark. Goodrich gets it back. LaPlay hustling. Valley communicating. We're setting up a play now. Goodrich in the half-court set. Kills his dribble.
Flushing's doing a great job of putting pressure on the ball, not giving them easy buckets in this half-court offense.
Flushing takes up a lot of space in the paint, but in the paint right now, getting a block, Metcalf.
Great job by Metcalf. He had his good defense on his shot on the other end, comes back on this end, goes straight up, gets the block. Great job by Metcalf.
Metcalf averages nearly 6 points per game, over 6 rebounds per game, and a couple blocks per game. On the dribble inside, dishing back out from distance. Off. Full court pressure. LaPlay gets the steal. Up, got it.
Great finish by LaPlay. Defense into offense. Way to finish through the tough defense on the other end. Great bucket by LaPlay.
Metcalf, dribble, spin, found space, off the mark. LaPlay board.
Pretty move, just got to finish it. Nice drive to the basket with a spin.
Valley with a spin. Way too much sauce on it. Metcalf board.
Sometimes that spin gets you in a spin cycle of your own, and it's tough to make that basket.
Wide open from three. Neither. Money.
Yeah, you cannot leave neither open. He will hit the shot whether you have him open or guarded, but open is just like a layup for this guy.
Raymond Neither averages 15 points per game, nearly 8 rebounds per game. And it's a Goodrich timeout. We'll take it with them as Flushing is up 8-6 over the Martians. We'll be right back on Heat Check Network.
At FamilyDeal.com, the only thing standing in the way of you finding the perfect ride is making up your mind. Car, truck, or SUV, color, options, gas or EV, heated, leather, cooled lumbar seats, infotaining displays, every mile, every beat, sunroof, moonroof, no roof at all, economy, luxury, you make the call. Car shopping has changed, but one thing remains strong. It's LaFontaine, FamilyDeal.com.
Welcome back inside Holly High School Gymnasium. It's the Flint Metro Championship on Heat Check Network. Flushing's up 8-6 in the early opening quarter. Coach, what has Flushing done well to get this lead?
They're doing a great job of transition, playing defense, not allowing easy buckets, making Goodrich work for everything.
Goodrich only down by 2. What adjustment can they make to take the lead?
They need to themselves get out in transition. They need to run the offense, get a little bit easier shots. Most of the shots they've taken have been contested.
Foul on the floor on Travonta Turner, his first.
Defensively, Goodrich has done a great job in their half-court set. They just have to get back, limit the speed of Flushing in the half-court, the full-court pressure offense.
Goodrich student section loud and proud today. A lot of fans out here for the boys' Flint Metro Championship game. Goodrich girls won the Flint Metro Championship against Fenton girls basketball right before this one got started. Goodrich girls basketball, whew, that's a team to be reckoned with. Got an over 30-point win today in the championship. Goodrich boys turn it over here and give it back to Flushing.
An unforced turnover when you're trying to battle back and try to take the lead, get a tie in this game. You cannot do it with unforced turnovers. Dribble back out, reset back up, the play will come to you. Mistake that Valley normally does not make.
Flushing has to take advantage here. Down low for 2 easy points. Nolan got it.
Great overhead pass. That's a tough pass. A lot of players underrate that pass. It's hard to make. Great finish.
Stuck underneath. Goodrich dishes back out. Valley, mid-range pull-up, money.
Hand down, man down. Valley a little hezzy, pull up right in his face for the easy bucket.
Still just a 2-point game. Dickerson, dish down low. Foul before the bucket on the floor.
Yeah, Valley gambled for the little touch behind poke away. He didn't get it, and it leaves your team in a hole. So that's a nice play when you get it, but it puts your team in a little bit of a pickle if you don't. So you gotta go for it, you gotta get it.
Fouls on Jacoby Legat, his first. Turnover Flushing. Goodrich in transition. Valley can't hold on to it. And it's Neither who steals it back. Scrum on the floor for it. Goodrich wants it. Really heads up play by Dickerson, passing it off the legs of a Martian. Flushing basketball.
Yeah, it was kind of laying out of bounds. So the moment that ball hits him, out of bounds. Flushing ball.
Who does Flushing go to if they want a bucket right here?
I'm going to Neither. He's your guy who's the most trusted on the season. Oh, here's Valley again.
Getting in the passing lanes. Valley turns it over off of the hustle play.
Right now, it feels like Goodrich is putting more of the pressure on, but their unforced turnovers is keeping them kind of down right now. They have to do a lot better job of taking care of the rock.
Dickerson, floater, Air ball at the buzzer. It's Flushing who wins the first quarter, 10-8 against the Martians. It's the Flint Metro Championship on Heat Check Network. Stay with us for a hot second quarter of action.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent.
Spend a lot of time with our coaches. They have a tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 Back inside Holly High School Gymnasium. That's a nice bucket out of Nolan, helping Flushing stay in this game. They're still down by 2. It's the Flint Metro Championship game. What has Flushing done well early on?
They've executed. You know, they're getting down in their half-court sets. They're throwing that overhead pass, getting easy buckets at the rim. Right now, I think every bucket they've had, well, except for one, has come up right at the rim.
Earlier in the regular season, Flushing beat Goodrich 50-46 on January 27th, 2026. Coach Shapansky said it had a lot to do with the way that they defended and rebounded the basketball. Flushing has done a good job of that so far today.
Yeah, both teams are playing really well defensively. Offense needs to just pick up a little bit for both teams. Goodrich especially, they getting a lot of what they want, just unforced turnovers.
Goodrich head coach Gary Barnes started coaching back in 1980, got the head coaching job at Goodrich in 91, has been there ever since. Valley dumped down low underneath and drawing some contact heading to the free throw line is Washington. That's someone that Coach Barnes depends on greatly. He's been the second fiddle all season long to gentlemanly play.
Yeah, Valley did a good job of getting into the middle of the paint, drawing the attention, nice dish down. Washington went up, drew the foul, going to line for 2.
Washington averages just over 8 points per game as he misses the first free throw and over 6 rebounds per game. He's that presence for the Martians down low.
Yeah, he's got a really strong frame. You're not going to move him off the block once he gets there. He's a very physical, tough player.
How can Flushing play clean against Miles, who's so good at drawing that contact?
Yeah, you got to resist reaching in, go straight up, be very vertical. Don't give them something by swinging the arms down.
Washington makes the second free throw, and it's just a 1-point game. Flushing up. This is Fisher. Double screen, takes the right side to Turner. Down low to Nolan. Turner pivoting, loses it, but it's a foul call on the floor.
Great job of selling the foul. Minimal contact, but if you go down, they're going to call that. That's an art form in the game of basketball at this point. Drawing fouls is part of the game.
That's a foul on Edmonds for his first. Nolan gets it from beyond the arc. Handles, spin, pull up. Good D by Washington, contesting and altering that shot.
Yeah, Washington stepped up really well on that defense. Goodrich has been playing good defense. They just have to execute offensively.
How can they do that?
Running their sets, being crisp on their passes, setting better screens. Get the ball to the plate.
Goodrich head coach Gary Barnes said he uses his go-to bucket getters often as Edmonds misses the 3 ball. And those go-to bucket getters are LaPlay and Washington. They don't touch the basketball that possession, though. It's Flushing basketball.
Yeah, Flushing has a really good game plan as they have neither face guarding LaPlay the whole time. He's been a hard time for him to get the rock in his hands.
Paint touch, Flushing kicks it back out. Neither from 3, all net.
Neither can hit it, whether you leave him open or you are in his face. Good bucket by neither.
Neither can get really hot from outside. Washington bobbles it. Valley gets it back. Another foul on the floor. Looks like that might be going on Neither.
Yeah, he's a smart player defensively. There's Neither with the pass, deep three, all net. Great shot by Neither.
Neither getting hot from beyond the arc. He's also the guy that head coach Tyler Shapansky said is his defensive stopper. You mentioned him face guarding LaPlay all game long. He's done a good job keeping LaPlay quiet.
It's always great to have a player on your team that's their offensive scorer, but also your best defender. Very
Washington
rare.
back out to Valley. Pull up mid-range. Too strong. Washington O-board. LaPlay. Dribble inside and one. Counted in the foul.
That's exactly why LaPlay needs to get the ball in his hands a little more. When he gets the ball, he gets to the rack. He finishes very strong. Good rebound by Washington, getting to LaPlay, straight to the basket, going up, gets that a lot of bit of a contact, finish with the and one.
And makes the extra point. LaPlay, nice job drawing that contact against Metcalf for his first foul. Inside on the drive, stop, pivoting, foul. Doesn't get the three-point option, but Dickerson gets to go to the free throw line for two.
Dickerson is really tricky, and every offensive make he gets the ball in transition, he is pushing the pace. Right now, Goodrich has to do a better job of slowing the ball down when he gets it. But he's getting all the way to the hoop, either getting the bucket or drawing the foul.
Impressive the way that Dickerson's still able to have such a quick first step on his drive. When he has that torn patella tendon, coach said he's been battling a ton of pain, but his pain tolerance has been huge. Coach Shapansky said he hasn't seen anything like it.
I absolutely love when a player has that mindset to where that pain just isn't here right now. I've always said pain is temporary, pride is forever.
LaPlay starting to get in his zone.
That's why they got to get the ball to LaPlay. His ability to get to the rack is unmatched. He'll get there whenever he wants.
Dickerson, paint touch. Valley almost stole it. Dickerson handles it. A little bit of sloppy basketball by the Raiders. Back out. Neither. He's been hot from distance. Air balls that time. Goodrich student section going crazy.
Great job by LaPlay to get out there, contest extremely high. He had to be 11 feet off the ground on that attempted block on that three-pointer, causing the air ball by Neither.
Neither has been a really good three-point shooter for Flushing so far this season. They have a lot of guys that can knock it down from distance. But Neither way off the mark that time, and it's back to Goodrich basketball. Goodrich down by just one. They can take the lead here. Maynard just off. Valley almost pulls it down. Neither gets it instead. Neither breaking the pressure, the behind the back. The dish. Three ball. Kinsey, no. In transition, Maynard up, fouled. And Maynard will have a chance to tie or take the lead from the charity stripe.
Great job by Maynard, pushing the pressure, does the little slow step. Here it is, he gets it, takes the push, the pressure, the little slam down slow step, creates the contact, going to the line.
Maynard averages just over 8 points per game, a junior for this Martian squad. He has done a really nice job being the role that Coach Barnes needs him to play. Maynard ties it up with that free throw.
Yeah, Maynard brings a lot of speed to the game. When he gets the ball, you better hustle back on defense or he's going to just blow by you to the rim.
Maynard takes the lead by just one in the second quarter of action. And we got a timeout on our hands as Goodrich takes the lead 16-15 in the Flint Metro Championship on Heat Check Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
It's the Flint Metro Championship. Goodrich just took the lead in the second quarter of action after some clutch free throws. But the leader of this squad has been Jensen LaPlay. He's getting recruited by a ton of schools in Michigan, SVSU, Wayne State. And then the second fiddle for this Martian squad, who's had himself a good start to this game, has been Miles Washington. Washington is actually going to play football at the next level at Calvin.
Yeah, Washington looks like a football player. He's just got that physical presence to where he looks like he could really do some damage on the football field.
They've got a couple football players going to play at the next level as Goodrich forces a Flushing turnover.
Great job by Washington to go over on that help side, causing that turnover.
Jacoby Legat will be going to play football at GVSU next year. And then Dominic Malaragni is going to play football at Davenport. Right now, this is Miles Washington. Washington bodying, dishing, wide open. Cash Miller just off. Pulled down by neither. Scrum, stolen. Valley gets it back, but blocked by neither. Then a foul on the floor as neither's pushing the pace. Valley got him.
Great job by neither, pushing the pace after a little scrum on the floor, pushing into the player. They're going to give the offensive player the benefit of the doubt on every play like that.
Looks like that block actually came from Metcalf. Metcalf now has 2 blocks already.
Metcalf brings the defense. He's not going to slow down on that defensive side.
Dickerson using some body. Turnover. Washington, coast to coast, the big man.
Washington shows why strength matters. He puts the shoulder down. He's not letting you get to that ball side. Finish high off the glass. Great job by Washington.
Washington, the unanimous team captain. Coach Barnes says he's a natural born leader. He was just born with that type of mentality. Goodrich now up by 3. LaPlay forces a turnover.
Great job by LaPlay. He was half out of bounds, able to turn around, presence of mind, and get it to one of his teammates.
Martians looking to extend. Valley, dish, extra pass. LaPlay just left. An O-board, Maynard inside. Another O-board by Maynard, dishing back out. Miles Washington. Valley from distance, too strong. Washington cleans it up.
Washington is a beast out there, trying to show why he's that second fiddle on this team. Great rip by Washington. Way to push the pace. Pushing, using the strength, finishing high off the glass. Washington showing why he's the man out here.
And then Valley misses, but Washington cleaning it up. He's that player that averages over 6 rebounds per game for this squad. A 6-foot senior, unanimous captain. He's the leader of this group.
He's an absolute presence out there. His guys know, like, if Washington's out there, he's got our back. When you play with a guy that you know always has your back, gives you that little extra confidence, that extra comfort that, you know, you can make a few mistakes and he's going to be there for you.
Washington is that player coach out there on the floor, very vocal leader. It's what Coach Barnes said. He's an extension of him. Neither on the curl.
Great play for Flushing coming out of the timeout. They ran in a set. They executed it perfectly. They need more of that moving forward. And a great finish by Neither.
Neither with such a quick first step. He gets into the paint whenever he wants. Valley almost turns it over. Cross-court pass off the mark, but the O-board. Malaragni couldn't get it. Finally, Neither cleans it up.
That was absolute great defense by Metcalf. He is really contesting every shot around the rim.
Dickerson inside. Got the friendly touch.
Great job coming out after the break of Flushing, attacking the basket, getting quality shots at the rim.
LaPlay, too strong. Metcalf board. Flushing's in transition. Wide open, Sharp turns it down. Dickerson's been aggressive. Reset. Sharp, back out. Metcalf, a little too quick for his own good, gets called for the turnover.
Did a little shuffle step. He called you out on travel every time. Nice drive to the rim. Finish over 2 defenders. Great
Dickerson,
bucket
my
by
gosh,
Dickerson.
he has been in the zone today.
Yeah, Dickerson says 75%. You know, I'm going to be better than your 100%. He's trying to show what's up, show his toughness, and he's proving something right now.
Dickerson averages just under 8 points per game. In just the first half, he's right there at his average. Blocked. It was Turner who got a piece.
Great job playing defense, not giving up. He was beat a little bit initially. Come back for the block.
Turner getting the deflection. Stays Goodrich basketball.
Turner came in the game bringing a lot of energy. Flushing needs that energy right now to keep pushing, keeping the pace up, try to extend their lead.
There's 3 guys who bring a ton of hustle and spark off the bench for Flushing. Turner's one of them. Maddox is one of them. So is Andrew. Here's Valley, in and out.
Wow, Valley was so open, he missed the easy one. It happens to everyone who plays the game of basketball. You shake that off, you move on to the next play, and you keep going. And then LaPlay got the little bit of handsy right there, picked up a foul. Only his first, so he's still good.
Flushing has the chance to take the lead back in this game. Goodrich was up by as much as 5. It's back to just a 1-point game. Turner open on the cut, they miss him. Neither handles. Pull up, LaPlay gets called for a back-to-back foul, so now that's already LaPlay's second.
Yeah, LaPlay has got to be careful of, you know, reaching in here and swinging them arms. When you go up, you got to go up vertical. Swing that arm, they're going to call it on you every single time.
This is going to be a really fun matchup to watch, though. Neither LaPlay, the 2 best players on their respective teams, neither from the charity stripe, knocks down the first one and ties this game back up at 20.
Yeah, it's exciting when you have the best offensive player and the best defensive player, the same guy for both squads, going mano-y-mano. Obviously, the rest of the team's out here, but these guys are trying to prove something to each other.
Neither can't take the lead with the second free throw. Board pulled down by Legat. Valley, dish, Maynard. Hasn't hit one of those threes yet, but he is score first mentality right now. Valley resets, just a couple seconds left on the clock. LaPlay misses the bunny. Flushing pulls it down. At the buzzer. Oh, in and out. Everyone would have went crazy if Dickerson made that half-court shot. Instead, this game stays tied up at 20 in the Flint Metro Championship game. Goodrich, Fenton, putting on a show, bringing the heat on Heat Check Network. Stay with us for a second half of action coming soon.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games.
But we all make mistakes.
The game is more enjoyable when we hear positive cheering.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling, remember that you represent our school.
We want to win, but just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with our coaches. They have a tough job.
Please accept their decisions.
And be thankful for all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 At FamilyDeal.com, the only thing standing in the way of you finding the perfect ride is making up your mind. Car, truck, or SUV, color, options, gas or EV, heated, leather, cooled lumbar seats, infotaining displays, every mile, every beat, sunroof, moonroof, no roof at all, economy, luxury, you make the call. Car shopping has changed, but one thing remains strong. It's LaFontaine, FamilyDeal.com.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sport,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
Heat Check Network started as a dream between a daughter and her father, Alejandro Ayala and Alexis Ayala. Dad works behind the scenes setting up top-tier broadcasts on national television for the biggest colleges around. I've worked on camera for the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, ESPN, Bally Sports Detroit, and the Big East, just to name a few. My dad and I combined our talents to create Heat Check Network. We're bringing national energy to local sports. Every game, every story, every athlete that deserves their moment. From high school gyms to championship stages, we don't just stream games, we elevate them through community, passion, and a shared love for the game. Welcome to the network catching fire. We're passing the torch to schools that know their athletes and communities deserve to be on a bigger stage on Heat Check Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. on the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
It's the Flint Metro Championship. Goodrich, Flushing, it's all tied up after a first half of action on Heat Check Network. Goodrich got to this game, the Flint Metro Championship last year, and lost to Kersley. The most important thing to Coach Barnes was to get back, get their revenge, and get a win. For Flushing, it's about their togetherness. That is what got them this far this season, and our two players to watch coming into this game, Goodrich guard Jensen LaPlay and Flushing guard Raymond Neither, have put on a show in the first half of action. 9 points apiece for those two guys.
Yeah, both guys brought the energy offensively and defensively. They're getting buckets on both ends. Battle, mano a mano. These guys are not disappointing with what they're bringing to the game tonight. A lot of nice plays off these highlights here. Getting little steals, getting all the way in for transition buckets. A lot of action out here. Defensively, it's been an absolute battle. 20-20, they're holding each other to low scoring, which I think favors Goodrich a little more.
And what's been really fun to watch is Neither and LaPlay guarding each other throughout the game. There's the and one by LaPlay. He's scored 1,000 points already as just a junior. He's getting a lot of college looks, wants to play at the next level. Two guys who have done a really incredible job to get their teams to a big stage. Miles Washington for Goodrich is the senior unanimous captain. Between LaPlay and Washington, they have done such a good job overcoming adversity. Coach Barnes talked to us about how their 6'5" center, Drew Agason, went down in January, broke his foot, and they have had to figure out a way to play without him. Washington has been the player who slid over into the center spot and dominated from there. He's going to play football at the next level. And then they have another guy, Dominic Maragni, who's going to play football at Davenport. They call him Baby Shaq. He slides in at that 5 spot as well. Meanwhile, for Flushing, the defense has been really good. Metcalf has done a good job being a present, getting some blocks for the Raiders. And Dickerson, the player who has had so much adversity, tore his patella tendon. It is playing at what Coach Stepanski says is 75% throughout this season, putting on a show as well.
Yeah, again, we've said it in the broadcast. His 75% is a little better than a lot of players' 100%. He is absolutely a beast. He is a presence. Number 14 out there, Dickerson is the man.
Dickerson has done a really good job being one of those key players for Flushing today alongside Neither. It's been a battle, and now we're to the second half of action on Heat Check Network for the Flint Metro Championship. It comes down to who wants it more in a game this tight, 20-20. Who has less margins of error, stays more disciplined. Coach, to you, who has played more disciplined in that first half?
I mean, honestly, I think Flushing played a lot better discipline. They did a good job of like running their sets, getting good baskets. Goodrich is just unforced turnovers. Those little things keep them in the game. That's the only difference that I see right now in this game.
Valerio gets a bucket for Flushing to take the lead back. LaPlay from distance says not for long.
No, he's not just a slasher. He can go out there and shoot that three also. You're going to have to guard him every inch of this court.
Coming around the curl, Neither too strong on the layup. Valley board.
Good attack by Neither, just a little off, but good defense by Goodrich. Goodrich actually has put a lot more pressure on the offensive end. If they clean up them turnovers, Flushing's in trouble.
LaPlay Not that time. Goes off, out of bounds. And it's Flushing basketball. Dickerson brings it up. Neither wants it. LaPlay almost stole it. This is a showdown. Neither dishes it off. Off the dribble, Dickerson gets stuck on the drive. Valerio. Back out. Dickerson from way downtown.
Dickerson says, let's trade some threes. I'll hit one too. Mr. 75%, 100% to me. He's a great player.
Dickerson has done such a good job with his pain tolerance. The floater, good by Valley.
The offense has turned up. Guys are hitting tough shots right now. Coach is getting a warning right now as a possible technical.
Coach Barnes for the Martians. He's an old school style coach. He's been in the game a long time. He's one of 24 coaches in the state of Michigan to have over 500 wins. There's the big bucket by Dickerson, tying it back up, 25-25.
And Valley comes right back with his own little floater in the middle. Tough bucket.
Big three by Neither.
It is really heating up in here. The offense is just literally starting to pour out of this gym. Both teams have turned it up.
First half was a defensive battle. So far, the third quarter has been all offense. Another three by Legat.
We are going back and forth, back and forth. Absolutely fun basketball to watch.
Metcalf underneath, just right. The first miss in a minute.
Yeah, these teams are battling. If one turning up, the other turns up. One's playing tough defense, the other's playing tough defense. A very even matched up squads for both of these teams.
Already been 3 ties, 2 lead changes in the second half of action. We're just 3 minutes in. Valley handles, spin, bounce pass. Turnover.
That was a great idea by Valley. He just put it right at his foot. Absolutely great play. Make that pass a little better and you have a bucket.
The entry pass, so important to set up your forwards for success down low. Dickerson misses Neither on the curl. Neither so good coming around those curls. Valerio to Metcalf. Footwork. Back out. Dickerson finds some space. Draws the foul. Oh, they'll call that a jump. And the possession arrow's pointed to Goodrich.
Great job by Goodrich tying up that ball. Guy in the front, I couldn't see exactly who it was, tied that up. It looked like a bump from the back, but the tie-up was before the foul.
Melaragni tied that one up, AKA Baby Shaq.
Good job, Baby Shaq, and thanks for the help, partner.
Valley, the Martians point guard, leading both teams in rebounding today. Blocked. What a block by Valerio.
Coming back with the defense.
Dickerson off the dribble, pull up, too long. Long rebound goes to LaPlay. Transition, pull up, count that thing and the foul.
Great body control by LaPlay. He knew the contact was coming. He felt the contact, jumped through it, finishes off the backboard. Good transition. LaPlay going out. He sees the contact coming. Oh, just a little reach. Don't put that hand in there. Great finish by LaPlay.
Fouls on guard Maddox. Kinsey, one of the hustle players who brings spark and energy off the bench for Flushing. LaPlay cashes in the three-point play, and it's Goodrich up now, 31-28.
Yeah, you can tell LaPlay is really turned up offensively. He's really trying to push that pace and that pressure.
Foul on Goodrich. Looks like that'll go on Miller, his second.
Miller had good defensive position. He knocked the ball down, but then he swiped his arm. When you flail your arms like that, whether you hit him or not, they're going to call that foul.
Stays Flushing basketball. Inside, Kinsey.
Great job by Kinsey, like immediately slicing on that pass. Caught the ball, caught everybody off guard defensively, got all the way to the rack for the bucket.
Kinsey, one of those Energizer buddies for the Raiders, the spark off the bench. Washington, too short, pulled down by Turner.
Good move, just barely missed it.
Wide open, Dickerson makes Goodrich pay.
Dickerson also came out this half on a different level of offensive aggression. He's really showing why he needs to be out there.
Trading baskets with ties and lead changes. Flushing now up by 2. Washington, reversal underneath, gets fouled. Turner will be called for that one as Washington heads to the charity stripe.
Washington does a great job of using his size and his strength advantage once he gets the ball down there to like really get that defender on his back or his side and go up to draw the foul.
How can you play clean against someone like Washington who does such a good job with his positioning?
You go straight up, you get your balance and your strength, and then he's not that big of a guy even though he plays big. Hands up, jump up vertical.
Goodrich, boys and girls basketball programs have been so good for so many years. They have head coaches who have been at the helm, created a culture that's been a long-standing tradition for the Martians. You're looking at Goodrich head coach Gary Barnes right there, who started coaching all the way back in 1980 when he took the JV assistant coaching job, got head coaching job in 91 as Flushing. Ray Neither gets a bucket.
Great job by Neither, getting him on his heels. Never let him get set on his feet and attack for the bucket.
But when he doesn't have
Washington
the ball,
down low. And one, Washington. For anyone tuning in, you're getting a little inside scoop from the coach on our mics there. There's the and one by Washington.
Great job by Washington. Again, using his size and his physicality to his advantage. Amazing job by Washington.
The offense has been insane. In the first half alone, both Goodrich and Flushing just 20 points apiece. It was all tied up as Washington misses the free throw and the extra point. In the third quarter, with still 2:30 remaining, 15 points scored by Flushing, 14 by Goodrich. A hot third quarter. Dickerson misses down low. Turner, long rebound. Dickerson, that's Sharp with the board. Dickerson, deep, too long. Fight on the boards for it. There'll be a foul on the floor.
Yeah, 2 teammates went up to go both get that rebound. That was a energy effort foul. It's not something that any coach will ever be upset about. It's a bummer when you got 2 teammates fighting for the same one, but it does happen.
Neither's called for the foul, his second. Washington from beyond the arc takes it in, called for the charge. Nolan takes it to the chest.
Great job by Nolan, knowing that that big body strength is coming, getting himself planted, shifted over, drawing the foul straight to the chest. Great job.
Everyone plays a role on this Raiders squad. There's not a single player who isn't important to the team, even if they're not getting the most stats or points in that scoring column. What a play by Nolan. That's a momentum changer, taking a charge like that. Nolan now from 3. Ooh, in and out. You could tell he was in that zone.
Yeah, you know, that defense got him going. Had to heat check a little bit. Am I hot? Am I hot? Almost.
Steal. Nolan. He's out of tear. Slam.
He's hot. Nolan said, okay, I might miss that shot. Let's go get me a dunk, baby.
Those defensive stops are such momentum shifters. So much energy. It's contagious. And it's in the side of the Raiders. Goodrich. LaPlay. stopping the bleeding.
LePlay says, let's calm this crowd down. Goes in strong, gives him a little body of his own, finish at the basket.
Dickerson gets it all the way to the block and gets it to drop.
This is awesome basketball. Basket for basket. Let's trade buckets. Who's going to be the last?
LePlay handles, wants to take over. Footwork, does it.
Absolutely beautiful footwork. Got down there, didn't quite have the position. 2 pivots, gets that position, goes up strong.
The LePlay patience, as there's a foul called on Cash Miller. His third. Valley, he's done a really good job as the Martians PG, also leading the team in rebounding right now. Has an errant pass that Nolan takes all the way coast to coast for one of those easy money bunnies. LePlay not letting the Martians give up on this game. It's still just a 1-point game. Back and forth buckets. Just 13 seconds remaining in the third. Dickerson dishes down low. Foul is going on Melaragni. Seven seconds remaining. Flushing can still take a little bit of time to get the last quality look. Up, got it. Sharp does a great job knocking in the bucket at the buzzer. What a game, what a third quarter. Check out this clutch moment here. Flushing making Goodrich pay at the last second. Sharp, looking sharp. We'll be right back on Heat Check Network.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools. From Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena, is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
It's already the fourth quarter in the Flint Metro Championship game. Flushing's up 41-38 after a hot third quarter of action. Leading the charge for the Martians has been Jensen LePlay, 19 points for the junior. And then for Flushing, Dickerson has done an incredible job. A player that typically averages just 7.5 points per game. Today already has 16. Ray Neither's right behind him with 11. Wow, that third quarter, coach, was insane. After an entire first half, both Goodrich and Flushing just with 20 points apiece tied up. They almost doubled that in the third quarter.
Yeah, it was a complete flip-flop of the first half. We had all defense, switched back over to all offense. And it wasn't like the defense went away. They were making tough buckets. They were trading basket for basket. Neither team was shying away. Both teams out here trying to prove a point, get this championship.
It's Flushing who still leads by 3 after a lot of lead changes and ties in the third quarter. Nolan took over in the third. He continues that streak in the fourth.
Yeah, Nolan has really taken over in the second half. Not much of an impact in the first half, but this second half, he's really trying to show like he can also take over this game.
Valley dish. LePlay. Spin. His spin is so pretty, and so is that shot.
LePlay has so many levels to his game. He can shoot the three, he can get all the way to the basket, he can spin and finish.
Neither with a spin and finish. They're going head to head.
He says you can spin and finish, so can I. Neither one of these guys is going to back down.
Valley on the drive. Back to LePlay. Handles. The LePlay and Neither battle. LePlay dishes at that time, but gets it right back. Mismatch, pull up, short. Offensive rebound by Maynard, back to LePlay. Off, offensive rebound, knocked down by Baby Shaq.
Great job by Baby Shaq. Getting on that offensive rebound, finishing at the rim. They cannot give up 2 offensive rebounds. They got to try to extend this lead by rebound with the team.
A little bobble. Flushing gets it back. Sharp bobbles out. Baby Shaq with the board, and he's fouled by Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp just got to get back on defense on that one. You're not going to go over there and just rip the ball out of Baby Shaq's hands. He's too strong for that.
Couple substitutes coming in. Maynard will sit down for a moment as Legat comes back in. Who did that up-tempo pace of play into and benefit more in the third quarter as there's a foul called on the floor?
I mean, I think both teams really love that pace, but it definitely paid off for Flushing a little more. They ended up taking the lead. So we're going to give that nod to Flushing just because they got 1 more bucket, maybe 2 more buckets. But it was working well for both.
Flushing is a team whose motto is all about togetherness and selflessness. Coach Szczepanski said they embrace we over me mentality. This is Washington. Down low to Baby Shaq. Got it.
Baby Shaq starting to show what he can do in the second half too. People who weren't showing up in the first half are showing up in the second half. This is a great game, folks. Stay tuned.
Valerio, dish to neither. Still being D'd up by LaPlay. Cross-court pass. Curl. Neither loves those curls. Foul not on the shot, though counted on the floor.
Yeah, Valley got him down low as he was streaking through. Got a little push in the back.
What makes Neither so good at coming around those curls so clean and open?
He starts off slow. His change of pace is what really helps him get open. He kind of has a little slow, even though his slow is fast to most, and he turns it up to another gear as he turns that corner.
Valerio, the gym rat, will take a seat on the bench for a moment. Nolan, double team, dish back out. Dickerson, he's been in almost every minute of this game. Gets fouled on the baseline drive. That foul will be on Legat for his second.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a bump there, you know.
As the timeout's called, we'll stay here on Heat Check Network as Flushing has the lead by 1. We want to give a shout out to some of our sponsors who we couldn't do this without. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Good Company Barbershop in Durand, Michigan, where great cuts and good company go hand in hand. You can find Good Company Barbershop on Facebook and set up your appointment with Paige today. Call her at 989-627-6529. Also, Grady's Garage in Owasso, Michigan. Everyone knows when you're in need of auto repairs, you gotta go to Grady's. Follow Grady's Garage on Facebook. Set up your appointment today. Call Grady's at 989-725-3800. Another shout out to LaFontaine and Joe Van Jane Headwear. For any of the Detroit sports fans out there, check out Joe Van Jane Headwear. I love to rock her caps. They are just perfect for the women in sports girlies. Flushing, pull up, off the mark, not that time by Kinsey. LaPlay kills his dribble.
Yeah, let's see if both of these teams stay with that offensive juggernaut style, or are we going back to defense?
It's slowed down in the last couple minutes, a little bit of a cold streak after an extremely hot 2016 Golden State Warriors style third quarter. Really hard foul here. Sharp hits the ground hard, bounces right back up. That's a tough cookie. That foul will be called on Sharp for his second.
Great job, though, by Sharp, just getting straight back up off of this. He went down really hard. Tough player.
We've got a Goodrich timeout. We'll take it with them as Flushing still leads by just 1 on Heat Check Network.
sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school.
And we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So let's make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and shout during games.
But we all make mistakes.
The game is more enjoyable when we hear positive.
For all the time they devoted to making us better.
Thank you for coming to our games and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
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 Back inside Holly High School Gymnasium for the Flint Metro Championship. Fans are out in full support. LaPlay, count that thing in the foul. That's his third and one of this game.
LaPlay does an absolutely amazing job knowing that contact is coming. He does not flail. He embraces the contact, goes into it, finishes with the bucket and the foul.
LaPlay has been in complete takeover mode in the Flint Metro Championship game. He's really been in takeover mode throughout his entire season. He averages nearly 19 points per game, a first-team all-conference, going for the third point of the old-fashioned play, and got it.
Yeah, LaPlay is just really trying to will his team to a victory. His team is absolutely right there with him. This game's going to come down to the last shot, I'm thinking.
Goodrich has had a really good season, 15-6 overall. They've played some really tough non-conference schedule, ended themselves up, prepared enough to make the Flint Metro game and be leading it by 2 with just 4:30 to go. Neither misses, gets his board, blocked by LaPlay. Back out to Valerio, down to Metcalf, blocked again by LaPlay. Trying again, neither, flailed it, and finally Goodrich gets the defensive stop.
LaPlay is taking over on both ends of the court. He is trying to will his team to victory. Absolutely amazing basketball by LaPlay.
The Valley pass deflected by the Raiders, so it'll stay Goodrich basketball.
Right now, if I'm Goodrich, I'm getting the ball in his hands and letting him go to work. LaPlay needs to touch the ball right now.
Goodrich is looking for revenge. They made it to the Flint Metro Championship game last year, lost to Kersley. Valley off the mark. Flushing gets it. Kinsey pulls down the board. Neither. Spin cycle.
Great spin move by Neither. He felt that body as soon as it came. Spin around, easy bucket. Neither's not backing down either.
Another play on words there, coach. And it's all tied back up. Deep 3, just off the mark. Washington can't drop it. Valerio's got it now.
This is just such exciting basketball to watch. Both teams are bringing everything they got. They're leaving it all on the court.
Both Goodrich and Flushing have some seniors that if they lose, it'll be their last time playing basketball. Valerio misses. Metcalf O-board. Valerio, second try from distance this time. No. Washington gets the board. Raiders have done a good job crashing the O-glass, but haven't gotten to convert second chance points.
Yeah, a lot of times that Metcalf gets that ball, he's trying to dish it back out. He needs to go up. He'll draw a foul or get the bucket.
Valley working inside. Off the mark, and a late whistle will send him to the charity stripe.
Great job attacking by Valley. He did get bailed out a little bit on that call, but the attack is what gets you that foul. So, again, a great job attacking by Valley.
Valley has done a really nice job for the Martians, setting the pace today. Being a true point guard, misses the first free throw, though, to take the lead back.
Yeah, it's high school players out there, so a lot of times, like some of the game recognition scenarios, that it's hard for these guys to, catch on and keep going through it. LaPlay was kind of on this little hot streak, and they haven't went to him since. You've got to recognize what's going on out there and get it to him.
Misses both free throws. So it stays tied up at 47, and this is why high school basketball is so fun. The student sections chanting, coming at you, and making the mental game come out on full force with the physical. Neither inside. And one. Flushing takes the lead back.
Great job by Neither. He is not backing down. He's going to go right at LaPlay. He didn't get the first bucket, but that tip comes back through. Washington hit him in the back. Amazing job by Neither, not giving up on the play.
The rebound battle could end up being the difference maker in this game. Flushing has done such a great job at crashing the O-glass, giving themselves second chance opportunities, and finally it pays off with the Neither and one, taking the lead back by 2. Neither can't convert the extra point.
Yeah, Flushing really wanted to control the defensive rebounds, but they are definitely controlling the offensive rebounds. It has got them several more shots than Goodrich.
Valley double dribbles. It looked like Metcalf got a piece, and then Valley.
He got a piece, but that ball has to touch the ground. You can't just touch the ball and, oh, now I can dribble. And Valley needs to relax. Don't want to give himself a technical foul.
It's still just a one-possession game. Flushing leads it by 2. We'll be back for more fourth quarter heat.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools. From Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
It's the Flint Metro Championship on Heat Check Network. Neither bringing the Heat, taking the lead back, putting it in the hands of the Flushing Raiders. Flushing's whole motto is "We over me." They have done an incredible job at that. It was Dickerson who was clutch early on, but the turnover here gives it back to the Martians. Taking care of the rock, extremely important. Have to value every possession, especially when it's just a one-possession game. 3-ball way off the mark by Maynard, and it'll go right back to Flushing.
Yeah, Goodrich really has to focus on getting LaPlay the ball. They have not really put an emphasis on getting him the ball. I know they like to play that team basketball right now. He needs to have the ball in his hands.
Dead ball. Flushing head coach Tyler Shapansky has to call the timeout and bail his squad out. What can Goodrich do to find LaPlay more open while Neither has been face guarding him?
I mean, he literally needs to run all the way around, get back to the ball, get the ball in his hands, and go get it. Like, he can't just settle for not getting the rock. It's not just on his teammates to get him the ball. He's got to go get it.
In the second half of action, when offense has been hot and momentum and energy has been contagious, what has been the difference maker?
Yeah, it's just been who's making the play right now. It's just like we need to make plays. Down the stretch here, Flushing is kind of like took over more of those make the play styles. Neither has really come through at the end of this game, and they just need to get back to their scorer on the other end with Goodrich going to LaPlay.
LaPlay has a lot of looks to play at the next level. He wants to play at the next level. He's got that killer instinct. averaging over 18 points per game. Today, he's well above that.
Yeah, he definitely has a spot on a college roster somewhere. He just has to find that right home for him, but he will be playing on the college level if he chooses to.
Dickerson. Dish. Valerio with space for some of the easiest points of the entire game.
Yeah, it was. They were playing really up high. Not sure if they wanted to follow what they were going to do.
LaPlay has to stop the bleeding here. He gets a chance to from the free throw line as there's a foul called on neither.
Yeah, that's what they needed to be doing a little bit earlier. I mean, they're doing it now, so, like, good job. He's able to get to the hoop, either get a bucket or a foul on almost every single possession. Right now, you need that clock to stop.
That's neither's third foul. There's just 54 seconds left in this game. And it's a 3-point game. It's now just a 1-point game. Excuse me, 1 possession game. Flushing still up. Neither gets fouled, and it's going to have to get drawn out. It becomes the free throw battle is what both Goodrich and Flushing want to make sure that they're near that bonus territory in case they have to get into extending the game with free throws.
Yeah, it's a steal or a foul here. As soon as that touch the ball, you have got to foul.
Washington gets called for it right away. Doesn't let much time get shaved off that clock.
I think that's a good foul, fouling Metcalf. Metcalf hasn't been putting up a lot of shots this game, so put a little pressure on him to have to come in clutch at the end of this game.
Metcalf has been an extreme presence on the defensive end. Now he's got the pressure to be a scorer from the charity stripe. Goodrich student section screaming, trying to get in Metcalf's head. Seems they do on the first. This free throw is huge. If Metcalf makes this free throw, it's a 2-possession game. If he misses it, Goodrich can still make a 3 to tie it back up.
Yeah, big free throw here. A lot of pressure. Let's see what Metcalf can do.
Metcalf off the mark, so Goodrich has an opportunity to tie it with the 3. LaPlay gets a timeout call from his coach, Gary Barnes, wanting to talk some things over. We'll take it with him and be right back to see who ends up winning this Flint Metro Championship game on Heat Check Network. Back on Heat Check Network, it's the Flint Metro Championship. Flushing leads by just 3 after a pretty bucket down low by Valerio. It's Goodrich basketball. Head coach Gary Barnes just called a timeout, try to draw up a play, set some things up, and you'd have to assume that play is going to LaPlay. He's got 25 points.
Yeah, LaPlay is that guy that you got to set this play up for. He's the guy who's been most trusted all season on getting buckets. You have to trust him in this situation.
From the sideline, into Maynard, who's taking the 3. Short. Offensive rebound by Valley. LaPlay's got it. Inside. Can't make the bunny. Foul on the floor.
Great shot attempts. Wide open bucket, just didn't go down, and LaPlay gets all the way to the hoop, try to get that and 1 foul.
Now it'll be Jacoby Legat at the charity stripe for the Martians. A lot of pressure here, just 22 seconds left in this game. Goodrich still down by 3. This is who Coach Barnes called his hustle player, not necessarily a scorer, he said, as Kobe misses the first. But Coach Barnes says he does everything that he is asked of, and all he wants to do is win. To make it a game decided by just 2 points, he drops it in.
This has to be a steal or a foul immediately.
Valerio shaves just a couple seconds off and is fouled. These are other big free throws. Valerio, it has been in this last minute of action a battle of who can be more clutch from the charity stripe. Valerio misses the first to extend it back out to a 3-point game.
It's hard to practice pressure free throws. It's something that you just have to do when it comes. You know, feel that pressure. It's hard to handle in these type of situations.
Valerio pulls it back out to a 3-point game. Does Goodrich have to go for a 3 here?
No, if they can get to the ball quickly to the rack, they're taking too much time right here. You gotta attack.
LaPlay will get another timeout call from his head coach, Gary Barnes, to talk a couple things over. We'll be right back for this last 12 seconds of hoops on Heat Check Network.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Back inside Holly High School Gymnasium for the Flint Metro Boys Varsity Championship game. It's Flushing leading 52-49 against the Goodrich Martians, but it will be Goodrich ball coming out of the timeout. 3-point game. And the last possession where Goodrich was down by 3 before it got extended to Flushing taking some free throws. Instead of LaPlay being the person taking the 3-point shot, he's got 25 points to lead all scorers right now. It ended up being Maynard, who hasn't found the bottom of the bucket as often tonight. So it'll be interesting to see where the Martians go with just 12 seconds remaining.
They have LaPlay trying to inbound the ball.
They can't find LaPlay. Maynard takes the 3, off, short. Valley makes the 2, but it's not enough to get the win. Goodrich loses by 1, and Flushing takes the win. What a game. The Flint Metro Championship decided by just 1 point. Goodrich lost in the Flint Metro Championship last year to Kersley. They wanted to come in and get revenge this year against Flushing. Flushing's a team who is led by guard Raymond Neither. He had 16 points today. He was a first-team All-League and balled out on the biggest stage. We'll be back with him for our Heat Check Network Player of the Game presented by Good Company Barbershop, so stay with us for that.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe that coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
At FamilyDeal.com, the only thing standing in the way of you finding the perfect ride is making up your mind. Car, truck, or SUV, color, options, gas or EV, heated, leather, cooled lumbar seats, infotaining displays, every mile, every beat, sunroof, moonroof, no roof at all, economy, luxury, you make the call. Car shopping has changed, but one thing remains strong. It's LaFontaine, FamilyDeal.com.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Back inside Holly High School Gymnasium, where Flushing got the win over Goodrich in the Flint Metro Championship game. I'm alongside our player of the game, presented by Good Company Barbershop, Raymond Neither. You're going home with a free cut by Paige Deisler at Good Company Barbershop. What a game, Ray. You had 16 points and took over in the fourth quarter and in the second half when it meant the most. What went into that killer instinct in the end?
We called a timeout. I just knew we had to talk. We talked about it, and we had to stop that. Their best player, number 3, and Coach told me to face guard him, and I locked him down, and that's what we did. We talked about it, and we prepped.
You were tasked with all game long D'ing up LePlay, who averages over 18 points per game. He's a first-team all-leaguer, and you did an incredible job at limiting him and forcing the win for your squad. How were you able to lock in like that?
My team believed me. They wanted me to guard him, and they knew that I could do it, and I just thanked them for that. I couldn't thank them no more.
And where do you get that confidence from?
Practice. They tell me to guard the best player in practice, and I do that, and we just work hard. And it shows.
Dickerson showed up and showed out today. He's normally a player who averages just under 8 points per game. He tied your points today with 16. How proud are you of him for showing up on such a big stage?
I'm really proud of him. I knew we all believed in him. We know he have it in him, and I just want him to keep working and keep grinding.
Now Flushing has won the Flint Metro Championship game. What's the next goal?
Districts. Go far. We want to go real far.
Well, you can do it. This is Flushing. Put him on the map. This is guard Raymond Neither, our player of the game, presented by Good Company Barbershop. Appreciate you tons.
Thank you.
You can take off the headset and go celebrate with your team. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in to Heat Check Network. It's the Flint Metro Championship game. Flushing got the big win in the boys game. Goodrich got the big win in the girls. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. Thank you so much to our entire Heat Check Network crew. For Dylan O'Connor, TDN and engineering, Elijah Ayala on the graphics, Jalen Ayala and Ariana Wilson on camera, Anna Ayala on stats, and for my analyst, Alex Ayala, I'm Alexis Ayala. This was a presentation of Heat Check Network.